Guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, we are in housing crisis in Canada. There is no doubt about it. And the only solution I believe and many other people including experts say is that the only solution is to build more houses. But while this problem is going on with no quick resolution in sight, there is another problem that is growing every day. That is the issue of illegal second unit, or in other terms you can say illegal basement. Especially in Peel region like Brampton and all, this issue is very famous and it's growing. Now what happens is, like, you have an independent house or you have a semi detached whatever, freehold property whatever, it's very common to have a basement, right? uh, Livable area basement. Like in old properties you may see some places where your basement is kind of crawl space, but but in Peel region and many other regions you have like space enough for someone to be housed in. But there are legal standards, there are safety standards, right, that need to be followed, especially when it comes to fire, right? Lot of incidents we have seen down the line where people in case of a fire incident could not escape because the unit they were living in was made illegally, and fire safety standards were not followed, and the precious lives were lost, right? So this issue does exist, and what I'm observing, it is increasing. But like many houses, their basement is not registered, their basement is not having the fire and other safety standards, but people are renting it because they cannot afford an apartment elsewhere. They know that it's a risk. They know that uh, there is a chance that something very bad may happen, but they are being forced to. We have reached to the situation where people are even renting dens. People are even renting beds where they don't know who's living on the bed next to their bed. We have reached to that level. So illegal basement problem is going really high. Now, few points I would definitely like to say. Now, while I was reading especially about Brampton, because Brampton name appeared many times when I did research on this topic, that they have a pilot program where they are gonna do random inspection and they are gonna set up the number of people who are allowed to live in a housing unit. These are fine and these may address up to certain extent. Now when it comes to fix the problem, so the fix is the same, like build more houses and have better availability. But as we know that that's not going to be an overnight solution, and it's going to take time. So what we can do right now, so right now what I believe is, like, I'm not telling anyone to compromise on safety standards, because it's like just changing the label from illegal to legal is not gonna fix the problem. Rather, we need to find a root cause of the problem and fix it. So adjust the zoning requirements, make the permit processing faster if possible. Like, this is just my opinion. Provide the grant to the or interest free loans to the house owners to have a second unit legalized in their. I mean, go for some sort of incentive that even if, like, let's say, if I am a house owner and I have a basement unit, if I'm gonna legalize it, it needs some work like $15,000, $20,000, or whatever. So give some incentive, give something so that landlords would spend extra money to get their units legalized. I mean, maintaining fire safety code and all, so that this problem can be solved to a better extent and people can live there freely. While things go like this, there are some repercussions too. Like, if you are an owner and if you do this, then in case of an accident, in case of something very bad, you can be denied your insurance claim. If you haven't declared it to your insurance company, they can very well deny you. And especially if you live in attached structure, like if you live in a semi detached property, then if something wrong happens at your unit, it may impact other unit as well. So be very careful about this, guys. Do not do not compromise on security. So in my opinion, this can be solved up to a better extent than now. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thanks for watching this. Please subscribe to the channel.